It must have been a beautiful play. We showed it 22 times.
You don't think that play was worth it?
Not 22 times.
From the 40-year-old LeBron James.
40-year-old man.
It was a very nice. We didn't have to show it 100 times.
We ain't got hey, we got a bunch of 40-year-olds in here.
Yeah.
None of them are doing that.
No,
you dunk like that?
Whatever. But
You said as we began the night, Chuckster, as Dallas played without Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, this was all about the Lakers.
And the Lakers proved to what I keep saying. The Lakers stink, plain and simple. We have to talk about them because the media is infatuated with the Lakers. But the Lakers are not a good team. They got zero athletic ability. I mean, when you watch them, Jason Kidd coached a masterpiece tonight. We can go one-on-one, get any shot we want. They got a good shot every time. The Lakers could never keep them in front of them. This was a coaching masterpiece by Jason Kidd because there's no way that team that the Mavs put out there, especially one winning by 20, basically.
Well, yeah. I mean, any masterpiece that he put together, though, honestly, shouldn't have been able to come up with it. Because, one, not only that they're struggling right now. They lost 5 in a row before tonight.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're coming in with some confidence and continuity. They lost 5 in a row.
And they've lost their last 10 when Luka and Kyrie
and they haven't won a
out.
game without those guys.
Yeah.
And the last 10.
It's a problem that I had with Chuck. He's covering the Lakers game. Halftime, they show that crazy dunk that Braun done that and little baby ceiling fan through the lane, which was crazy. Then he goes to talking about the Lakers. And when he's talking about the Lakers, he says, yes, you got Braun and AD, and then you got the rest of them bums. That shit piss me off. There's no player in the fucking league that should be deserve to be called a bum. Like, you make it to this level for a reason. Like, and when you're talking and you have a platform like that, you shouldn't be disrespecting players like that and calling them no bums, man. That's not cool. It's not right. I know people say, oh, that's just Chuck. But these guys also have families and kids that are watching. And these guys worked hard to get to these points. And they're not bums. Like, I think the choice of words, you know, and how we describe and how we talk about guys, like, we do got to hold ourselves accountable. I'm standing with JJ on this one. And when it comes down to talking about LeBron and talking about Steph, yes, we're going to talk about them religiously until they retire because they have done so much for the game of basketball.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy, Big-JusLaFlare. Welcome to the LaFlare Lounge with it. Now, look, man. You see, I had to do a little bit of a switch up, man. I had to show y'all, man, it's snowing in Georgia. It's snowing in North Georgia. It's snowing in the Atlanta area. And while we've seen snow plenty of times in the Atlanta area, it's rare that we get enough snow to where it sticks. It's usually just we panicking, we going to buy up all the milk, all the liquor, things of that nature. But today, I just had to show y'all the beautiful setting, man. Snow is so beautiful in the South. I mean, we got the tree, we got the snow. Look at that, man. Now, let's get to the topic at hand. As y'all see, people are up in arms because Charles Barkley said what he had to say. He called the Lakers supporting staff, the supporting players, the role players, the bench players. He called them bums. And it's got Kendrick Perkins up in arms. He even asked, why do we have to show this LeBron highlight so much? It was good, but like it wasn't that good. It wasn't like the best thing that we ever saw. Some people saying, man, that's a 40-year-old man defying the laws of gravity. And while I agree, I do think that that was an impressive clip. I do think that the Lakers might have been looking like some bums at that moment. But I get it, man. People are upset about that. Kendrick Perkins said what he had to say. He said, man, these people did not work their ass off their whole life to get to this situation just for you to call them bums. No NBA player is a bum. And I get that sentiment. I don't think that that's actually wrong to say. But I think that Kendrick Perkins is playing the same game that Charles Barkley is saying. Now, I know that they've had their own back and forth before. I know that Charles Barkley has had his back and forth with the Lakers, with LeBron James before. But what I will say is this. This is all a part of the entertainment game. That's all I got to say. This is all a part of the entertainment game. Let's not sit here and act like the reason that we watch the TNT NBA halftime show is because we just want to see them strictly just talk nothing but basketball. Let's not act like that's what we really here to watch. We want to watch Charles insult players. We want to watch Shaq insult big men like Dwight Howard. We want to see them race to that whiteboard. We want to see the jokes, the tricksters, everything. This is an element of the NBA and the part of sports social media.
Oh, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just. Now listen, man. 97% of y'all are watching my video, but you're not subscribing. Now, that's a head scratcher because when I actually look at the returning viewers, it's thousands of y'all that are coming back and watching more and more videos. So I need y'all to get with the other 3% and learn how to follow some goddamn directions. Hey, I'm just saying, help a brother out. Or I'm gonna have to start helping myself out. See you at your house.
Shannon Sharp, he does it as well. He goes back and forth with people. He says his opinions. This is just media in general. We want to see strong opinions. You know one thing I hate? I hate when I get on somebody's YouTube channel and they can't pick a side. It's just, well, this person did this and that person did this. What do y'all think? No, I want to hear your opinion on it. I want to hear a strong opinion. I want you to tell me why you feel the way that you feel. And if you're conflicted, you need to give a great breakdown as to why you are conflicted. Why are you neutral? And that's just what it is. If Charles thinks that they're bums, yeah, it may be an insult. But at the same time, you know what you tell an NBA player? If you don't feel like you're a bum, then go out there and show why. There's no reason the Lakers should have lost that game. They lost to a Dallas team that's struggling without their two superstars, without Kyrie Irving, without Luka Doncic. There's no reason they should have got blown out, period. So, yes, y'all played like bums. You looked like bums. You got blown out like 117-98. We're not going for that. That's not how it should work. So, I think that y'all deserve to get called bums. And I think that Charles, he had the right to say what he said. Kendrick Perkins, I get your opinion, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Because Kendrick Perkins, I'm pretty sure that he said some things about players where those players felt was disrespected. Where they felt like, you know what, I didn't work this hard to get to this point for Kendrick Perkins to say these things about me. So while you checking Charles Barkley, can you go back and roll your tape and say that you have never said anything that was disrespectful to these players, especially when you weren't half the player that Charles Barkley was? So are you allowed to even say certain things about certain players? That's just my personal opinion. That's like me criticizing somebody who got 400,000 views and me telling them, hey, you know what? The niggas that do your production is bums. Well, I don't even have the production. You know what I mean? So I think that this just comes with the game. This is why we want to see TNT. This is why when people were saying, oh, they're going to NBC or whatever network that bought the NBA halftime show, now they're considering bringing them back because the people spoke. We want certain people on there. People are not wanting to not see Charles Barkley and see somebody else. Obviously, Charles is doing something right, and Charles has thick skin. There's nothing you can say that even if Charles is wrong, that's going to make him feel like he's wrong, that's going to make Kendrick make him shut up or look at his point of view. So you're just like a dog howling to the moon at this point, dog. The moon going to shine and you're going to keep barking. But shout out to Kendrick Perkins. Shout out to the TNT halftime crew. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, man. We out, baby. Boop.
Man, I already know it's only the first of the year. And I know y'all tired of wearing that same old gear that you wore all of last year. So I need y'all to tap in with Bless Atlanta where they got the newest drip. And it's at an affordable price. And we ain't on no Amaretta gatekeeping the city type shit. You ain't got to only be from zones 1 through 6 to wear this. You could be from Marietta. You could be from the South Side. You could be from Gwinnett County. You could be from Detroit, Los Angeles, Houston. It doesn't matter. Catch the drip and definitely turn heads wherever you step out with Bless Atlanta. Links down low in the description box.
BUMS. LaFlare.
It's him.